janitor from the courthouse that gets paid minimum wage to clean dry diarrhea. With my coworkers, we sneak and we like to take breaks and have reactions and speak some truth for the culture about like Charleston White or about Cardi EBT. I mean Cardi Minaj. I mean Cardi B. And we like to have reactions about like Charlie Kirk Vigil or Charlie Kirk reactions, or about who sold the most drugs and who sits on whose couch and talks about how tough they were and how much money they had, and that you shouldn't do pills and you shouldn't do bad stuff. Because when they was young and people told them they shouldn't do it, they listened too. Yeah. Anyways, don't forget to hate, dislike, and not subscribe. I like to have a reaction about this younger fellow that is very tough because he is big and he is not racist. Even though he always has to ask how many black families were there, or how many black people were in the pod, or how many black families in the projects that came after all of us white families in the projects. So yeah, but anyways, let's get right into it. I like how they show that Boston is a tough place. A lot of people around the world think that Boston is just a Tea Party place, or Celtics and Patriots and baked beans, or Ray Benzino. But they don't realize these guys are able to show now because of YouTube. They are able to prove and show. See, we went to jail too. We do cool jail stuff and drug stuff too. See, we're gangsters everywhere. Gangsters across the world. Anyways, let's get into it. And I'm just having a reaction and talking about them because I like them all. Check out DJ Vlad, aka DT Vlad.
What was some of the nationalities that lived there? Was it mostly white or Spanish?
Well, when I lived there was literally two black families in the whole projects.
Wow.
The Bonnettes and the Flints, I believe. And that was it. A couple of maybe one or two Spanish families at the time. But as it came to like the 90s.
Okay, so my friend said, oh, see, that's how you know. My coworker, she said, that's how you know Spanish people are the most least racist people around. And I says, well, what do you mean? She goes, well, if you go on different shows, you'll never really hear Spanish people ask a person, hey, how many white families were there? Or how many white guys were there? You know, and she says, but when you hear white people or black people talk about white boys, or white people talk about black boys, that's because they're making it an issue. And I says, well, that's true. She said, yeah, why can't it just be how many families were in the projects? Why does it have to be about black or Asian or Laos? What does he work for, the national census? Anyways, I am talking about him because I like them. This guy is real tough. He shows that Boston is tough, and he invites people that did bad stuff. Anyways, to talk about it. Until next time, bye for now.